I'm Jackie from the Multnomah County Library School Corps with Novelties, New Books You Can't Wait to Discuss 2020. This topic is Family Matters, Stories About Families. I'll be mentioning some websites throughout this presentation, and you can find the links listed in the notes below this video. From the Desk of Zoe Washington by Janae Marks, grades 4 through 6. For Zoe's 12th birthday, she had her dream party at a bakery where she and her friends baked cupcakes in a professional kitchen. Then, when she got home, she picked up the mail and saw a plain white envelope addressed to her. The return address? Massachusetts State Penitentiary. At once, Zoe knew it was a letter from her father, whom she'd never met. He'd been in prison since before she was born. Zoe snuck the letter up to her room, pretty sure her mom wouldn't let her read it. In the letter, Zoe's dad wished her happy birthday, and he sounded really nice, so she decided to secretly write him back. In one of his letters, he mentioned that he was innocent. He hadn't committed the crime he was sent to prison for. He even had a witness who could prove it. Could he really be innocent? If so, why did he get sent to prison? Zoe was determined to find out. So some things you could discuss with this book. Secrets. Was Zoe right to keep her correspondence with her dad a secret from her parents? Why or why not? Wrongful convictions. Did you know that innocent people are convicted of crimes? Or, like Zoe, was that something you hadn't heard of before? How did you feel when you first learned about wrongful convictions? And friendship troubles. What did Trevor do to make Zoe angry? Have you or one of your friends ever done something similar? I've also linked to some related websites, a book club guide, a video with teaching ideas for this book, and also the author's website, which has a recipe for the Fruit Loop cupcakes that Zoe makes, a playlist of the songs in the story, and additional discussion questions. The List of Things That Will Not Change by Rebecca Stead, grades 4 through 7. When Bee's parents got divorced, they gave her a list of things that would not change. Things like they still loved her more than anything, and that they were still a family, but just in a different way. One thing that Bee wished she could change was that she had always wanted a sister. Years later, when her dad announced that he would be marrying his partner, Jessie, Bee was delighted because Jessie had a daughter named Sonia. Finally, she'd be getting a sister. But Sonia lived with her mom all the way across the country and had never been to New York City. Would she be as excited about the wedding and meeting her new sister? And how would Bee react if she wasn't? Planet Earth is Blue by Nicole Pantelikas, grades 4 through 6. There are 10 days until the launch of the Space Shuttle Challenger, and Nova can't wait. She loves space and dreams of being an astronaut someday. But even more importantly, Nova's sister Bridget will return that day. Bridget ran away from their last foster home, but she promised she'd come back to watch the Challenger launch with Nova. Nova really misses Bridget. Nova's autistic and she has a hard time speaking, which means that teachers and her foster parents don't think she's as smart as everyone else. But Bridget knows how smart she is. It's T-minus 10 days to launch. Bridget's coming soon, isn't she? And The Year We Fell from Space by Amy Sarah King, grades 5 through 7. Have you ever seen the constellations in the sky at night? The Big Dipper, or the Little Dipper, or Orion the Hunter? Liberty loves to go to the hill behind her house and make maps of the stars. Except she doesn't really like the constellations that the astronomers have already named. She likes to connect the stars on her maps to make her own shapes, like a frying pan, or a broom, or a diamond ring. But after Liberty's parents decide to get a divorce, everything changes. Her dad moves out, her sister's afraid to leave the house, and Liberty suddenly has no interest in the stars. One night, she sees a meteor shooting across the sky, and makes a wish that her parents will get back together. Will her wish come true? Or will her hopes crash to the ground like the meteor? So you can find these links listed below the video. I've linked to a full list of the titles from all of this year's Novelties videos, links to our other school corps presentations, and a link to book discussion tips from Multnomah County Library. We'd love it if you could fill out our survey and let us know what you think of these videos. And you can also find more information about school corps below. Thanks for watching.